I am Tyus LOC. I work for Reimagine Roofing. I am a metal superintendent. What I do is I go from job to job, roll panels, make sure everybody's going, make sure everybody, the production side is running smoothly without having to have a crew get off the roof. So we just keep the guys working and being productive as possible. So the machine behind me we have is a panel rolling machine made by New Tech Machinery. It can roll up to 6 different profiles, anywhere from standing seam, mechanical seam, standing seam with a strip, nail strip is what it's called. So we got some pretty cool 16 different profiles that we can make. Basically, you have these huge coils that are anywhere from 1,400 lineal feet to 1,300 lineal feet. It goes through this machine, out the front, out the back. We had a New Tech Machinery, a person come out here when we bought the machine. They kind of ran us through like a whole course of the maintenance on it, what to do, what not to do, how to load it, how to run the software in it. And then we can enhance that in us, and pass it down to our further people that we want to train to run the machine. We try not to have too many people run the machine only because it's so intricate. There's a lot of dials and little things you got to mess with. Everything runs in little tiny specifications with this. So this is basically a good example of what we can roll. This is a standing seam panel with clip system. It's striated on the back side, front side to give it a nice durability. So this is pretty much what rolls out of it. Comes in nice coils, flat sheets, and pretty much just like thousands of components that roll through this machine, and it roll forms everything inch by inch, centimeter by centimeter to make this beautiful panel. You can roll 100 footers, you can roll 40 footers, you can roll 2 footers, 3 footers, 4 footers, as long as you have people there to help support the panel. This is why we have a panel machine, so we can roll stuff like that on site, and it's really convenient. The key benefits of having this roller panel machine by New Tech is that we actually get to take it out to job sites. That cuts down on time. We just have to buy the coils. That cuts down on cost because we don't got to have someone sent out there from a manufacturer traveling miles and miles away, Tucson, Flagstaff, wherever we need them to roll panels, when we could take our own machinery, bring it back to our new metal fabrication shop here in Mesa, Arizona, load the coils just like that, and then take it to wherever we need it to without having to spend cost on labor. There's a lot of new innovative features of the machine as far as how many profiles we can do. There's so many profiles that we can do. We can introduce these profiles to customers. They can basically pick what they want, rather if it's a mechanically seam, if it's a nail strip, if it's a standing seam just like this with the clips. So there's a lot of good, a lot of new features. We're not just rolling one profile anymore like a lot of people used to. It's all run like computerized here. As long as we have everything set to where we want it inside, the whole machine, like the whole guts of the machinery, and as long as we set it to where we want it. That's why when we first roll out panels, what we'll do is we'll check it, maybe like the first 5 feet, the first 2 feet, cut it, see if it interlocks right, look at the back side, see if the striations are straight, everything that as far as size and profiles, it's all run on this machine that has a software in it. So say like we run a 10x10 panel, we'll roll that 10x10, cut it, stop it, roll it out, and then we'll measure it to make sure it's 10x10, make sure all the striations are good. And then once that, we have it set pretty good, we could spit as many panels as we out in a while. To be honest with you, these coils right here probably only take about, like, depending on the panel size, anywhere from like 45 minutes to an hour. It impacts project timelines a lot. Like I just recently said, we don't have to wait for, a timeline of when, a fabricator can come out. We don't have to wait on lead times on when they can come out, when we can have our machine here ready to go anytime we want. As long as we're, scheduling it right, we can get it to a job site almost instantly with the material on it to roll panels so we can get them going. It doesn't matter if we have to go down there, come back. They will always have material there for us to come back here, put more coils on it, send it out again until we can get them all situated. That's a really good benefit we have.